Hello there, everyone, and welcome back. We're here again on the bridge of the MV, which stands for
Motor vessel.
There we go. This evening, we're joined by Helena from Norway. She's a 6-year veteran of YWAM and currently finds herself as the purser aboard the vessel. Tonight, she informed me of a bit of information about my name, and it is
awkward.
Exactly. Klein is Norwegian for awkward. It is also German for Lil, and Adam is a rough translation for man in Hebrew and or Yiddish. So all totaled, my name means little awkward man.
Yeah.
There we go. Things on board have been busy as usual. We've been doing a ton of work on board, and it always seems to involve me crawling into uncomfortable areas.
I'm not entirely sure how I fit in here. Or while we're on the topic of it, how I'm going to get out.
Yeah, now we have the engineering solution to things. Get a bigger hammer. If it can't be solved with a hammer, you, my friend, have an electrical problem.
A few weeks ago, I got to go ashore on an island village called Mandal. We went out there to fix some things, and we did. We managed to get an outboard motor working, but the village had no fuel for it, so it ended up being a tad anticlimactic. Tell them what happened, Adam.
Well, we were working on a water tank, but we don't have anything to fix it with. It's all back on the ship. We can't get back to the ship yet. Stay tuned. Meanwhile, we will enjoy our hardtack, our ship biscuit.
Instead, I spoke to the men of the village, specifically about how they make their dugout canoes and their lives as fishermen. It was incredibly enlightening, but I was still upset I couldn't do more. My night and the rest of the day was full of griping, and even though there was a slim chance I could get another opportunity the next day, the odds were slim and stacked against me. I flat out wanted to quit. Then I realized, I'm a merchant marine. I'm not giving up. I'll slug a mug of slimy coffee, reevaluate the situation, and come back at it from a different angle. The only thing I'm going to quit is my belly aching. I'm getting back to work. A newfound motivation pushed me through all the obstacles, and I gathered material. I wasn't going to let the opportunity to help people slip away because I was too lazy or tired. If the opportunity presented itself, I'd be ready. The chance came and we headed back to Mandal. We being the ship's previous purser, a deckhand, and myself. It may not seem like it, but we made one hell of a civil engineering team. First came the tap for the water tanks, which, though a tad difficult, went off well enough. Then we rigged up drain lines off the gutters of the church and led them to the other 2 water tanks. Finally, we wrapped it up with installation of fresh new valves. It wasn't an easy job, but when we worked together and didn't give up, we were able to double the freshwater capacity of a whole village. There will be more difficult jobs, but Be'ezrat Hashem, we'll get those done too. For now though, it's back to work on the engine, which has a few tight spaces of its own.
Just won't work, it turns both ways.
Got it.
Then I'll try the rest of it. I have found myself in a somewhat tight situation. Not exactly sure how I got here, but we shall see what we shall see. If we can see anything for that matter.